You are now tuned in to Go Time Dolphins with Charlie Touche and Kadeem Simmons, the Miami Dolphins podcast that's for the fans and by the fans.
Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time. Go. I ain't wasting no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's show time. Cause it's your time. Lay it on the line when it's go time. Go. Don't waste no time.
(2022) free agent frenzy. It's Go Time Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins podcast that goes not only across the pond, but across the world. I'm Charlie Touche. Got my co-host Kadeem Simmons with me. It's always for the fans and by the fans. Free agent frenzy, to say the least. The Dolphins are bringing back linebacker Duke Riley on a one-year deal, Kadeem. You like it?
Yeah. It's not I've said this before with so many signings, it's not a wow, we must, celebrate, pop the champers, all that kind of stuff. But again, it's another sign from the head coach that special teams is important to him. And I think Duke Riley, when he was asked to play, on defense, at linebacker, he done his job. He's a good run defender, kind of improved in terms of coverage as well. And it's not my days, it's not a long-term commitment. It's a 1 year, $3 million contract. This is primarily we'll have you back, but you'll mostly be playing special teams.
Yeah, even when he came in, he wasn't that bad. When he came in and played linebacker, he wasn't that bad. So again, if you heard the last episode, follow the money. This is 1 year. Chris Greer knows what he's doing, trying to make it to where just because you sign a bunch of people don't mean you have to have the lowest in the lowest cap the next season. You're still available to get out of a lot of these contracts within the next season or two. You're not locked in long term until you find a long-term solution. So it's fair to say Duke Riley isn't a long-term solution, but he knows the defense. He knows our system. He knows what we stand for down here in Miami. And they brought him back 1 year, $3 million. Can't complain about that. It's free agency, so a lot of things going on with agents and leverage and, I want this much money. And as a team, as a GM, you got to say, look, I got to draw my line in the sand. This is what we have for you. This is what we're willing to do. We're on the clock. We got to keep this thing moving, or else you're going to have a Randy Gregory situation where, he says he's coming back to the Cowboys. He's signing with the Cowboys, and then free agency starts tomorrow. And next thing you know, the Broncos say, hey, no, we got you. All right, we're just playing. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. So with all these contracts, man, you gotta take it with a grain of salt until it's official, and till things are confirmed. And you got multiple sources out there. But even at the same time, man, it's a frenzy. That's what free agency is.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm sure there will be people saying, well, the Dolphins have signed the linebacker in Duke Riley, so they can't get Miles Jack, they can't get Bobby Wagner. It's like, no, they still can. But, you have to fill these holes. You have to make sure that the building blocks are in place. Free agency is where you fill holes. The draft is where you build a foundation. So this might be making sure that, over the next week or so, they go into the draft in a healthy position, in a strong position. Duke Riley isn't going to wow any fans, but he knows the scheme. He contributes on special teams. This is a good signing. It's not a wow signing, but it's a good signing. It's a solid C+ signing. And sometimes you need solid C+ signings to make sure that you head into the season in a healthy position.
I can assure you, for anybody wanting Bobby Wagner or Miles Jack, that Bobby Wagner and Miles Jack will not be playing special teams. I can assure you of that. So you it's all three phases. And If you're listening to this episode, we have a update episode coming out where we're going to go over all the signings and what we can do still moving forward, what is most likely out the picture, what we can expect to happen here in the next couple of days. So stay tuned, stay positive, test negative. For Kadeem Simmons, I'm Charlie Touche. Thank you for tuning in this time. Make sure you catch us next time on Go Time.
That's
Already.
for the fans and by the fans.
Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time. I ain't wasting no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's show time. Cause it's your time. Lay it on the line when it's go time. Don't waste no time.